Good morning, everybody. It's Becky Bamboo. I know, long time no see. It's been a very long time. Please forgive me if I have to drink my coffee throughout this. I am kind of sick, and my voice seems to cut in and out, and the warm kind of feels good, so forgive me. Today is February the 3rd. It's Wednesday of 2016. This is going to be my first video of the new year, and I have been MIA for a while, and I want to take time, and I want to talk to everybody and kind of give an update of what's going on with me and everything. You guys know I got hurt at work back in June of 2015. I have been off since like the 15th or 16th of June. I haven't been back to work since. So it's coming up on 8 months now that I've been out, and essentially what's been happening is I've been waiting. I've been waiting to hear, what's going to happen. This is all, I've been off because it's been work comp, and I do have a pre-existing condition to my back. So, essentially it's been a fight to try to determine if, this is a work comp eligible injury, or if, this is not, and I have to do it on my private insurance. So, essentially what I've recently found out is that it sounds like I'm probably going to be approved to have surgery. So, I see my surgeon next week, a week from tomorrow, and, that is my opportunity to discuss with him surgical options. He has told me what he recommends. I have since seen an independent doctor that the defense team sent me to. Essentially, I think, the idea is to say, if you're faking, and to determine if what has happened at work truly is the reason for the need of having surgery. And so it sounds like from the report that because I have new symptoms that I've never had before, which includes some significant weakness in my right leg, right foot, that it's going to have to be covered. So my surgeon recommended an anterior posterior spinal fusion. So he would do a fusion through the front, through my belly, and through my back, and he would do one level on my left side and 2 levels on my right. So L4-5 on my left, and then on my right would be L4-5 and L5-S1. I have significant issues with my right side. That's where the majority of my pain goes. I have numbness in my right foot, 2 of my toes. So that's kind of why I think that he needs to do the 2-sided fusion on this side, is just because it's there's so much more damage going on that side. I do have a disc herniation, which apparently protrudes more to the right side, though you can't really see that on MRI as much as you can on the myelogram that I had done. So what's happening is basically my back is injured at L4-5. I have a herniation at that level, and I have severe spinal stenosis, so severe that on a myelogram the dye barely gets through that level at all, because it's so severely damaged and everything is so closed up. So all the nerves at that level are getting crushed, and that's why I have the numbness and the pain and all that weakness and all that. So it looks like I'm going to be having spine surgery coming up, and my doctor recommended the fusion. The other doctor that I saw recommended a lesser surgery because of my age, because I'm young, and I have a lot of degenerative process going on in my spine anyway that's genetic. He's worried that a fusion is not going to be a good option for me, though he admitted to me that I would have to have a fusion at some point down the road. The question I have is, if you do the lesser surgery, how long is that going to buy me? Is that going to buy me a year and then I'm going to need a fusion? Or is that going to buy me 8 or 9 years and then I might need a fusion? There's a big difference for me in deciding which direction I want to go. If I'm going to get 8 or 9 years out of a lesser surgery, of course, that's the way I'm going to go. I mean, once you go into start having surgery on your spine, you can't ever go back, and you can't take a big surgery and make it lesser, but you can take that lesser surgery and make it bigger down the road if you need to. So I have some things I want to ask. I'm a nurse, so I need to know the nitty-gritty of all this. In addition, I need to know more specific information about the recovery time for this. How long can I expect to be basically where I can't do anything. I know post-fusion, I wouldn't be able to do anything at all for at least 6 weeks. I'll be in a back brace. I'll be probably go home on a walker. You know, it's a really huge surgery. It's probably 4 or 5 days in the hospital, and I'm just, I'm not looking forward to that at all. So, you know, we'll see what becomes of that. So, you know, that's essentially the last 8 months for me have been a nightmare. I have been in pain every single day. I have, you know, been gaining weight very rapidly. My weight is up to 255. 255. It's unacceptable. And I've been really scared. And I think some of the weight gain comes from the inactivity, and then my eating is not good because I'm really depressed and I'm in pain all the time. And so it's all kind of compiled into this. I take medications that are known to cause weight gain. So it's all just, you know, building on top of each other. So I'm ready to get this surgery done and get back to my life and back to living the way that I like to live. This is no way to live. I have been really suffering, and it's been really hard. Hard to raise kids. And my daughter turns 1 this month on the 25th, which doesn't seem possible that she could already be 1. But she is. And, you know, I don't want my kids to see me suffering like this anymore. It definitely affects my son, and I think more and more he's just coming to understand that I can't, you know, he doesn't even ask for things that he knows that I can't do, like go to the park or get down on the floor and play games or whatever. And that makes me sad, because this is not what I wanted to do when I raised kids. You know, this is one of those situations where you go, if I had known, you know, 3.5 years ago that I was going to have this horrible problem, would I have had kids? Well, you know, you can't second guess the way that life has treated you. And God put my daughter in my life this year for a reason. He knew this was coming, and he knew that I needed something to focus on. And, you know, that's having an infant you have to focus on. So it's been, you know, I've been really blessed for that. And she has truly been such an amazing addition to our family. My son has responded to her so well. Better than I could have ever hoped for. They are really buddies, and he kisses on her all the time, and she loves to wrestle with him, and she's rough. She has me made over, and I mean, really, my baby pictures and hers look like we were twins. It's really kind of weird, but she has these big, beautiful blue eyes, and you know, her and my son they wrestle, and she's gonna be the wild one. I wonder who she got that from. So anyway, that's what I've been going through the last, 8 months, essentially. So I'm looking forward to next week and seeing the doctor and getting a plan together and kind of more pinpoint exactly what direction the treatment's going to go. So other than that, what's been going on? So the weight gain is obviously a huge issue for me, and the chronic pain. And I had a friend who's been a friend of mine for a long time, fellow weight loss surgery patient, who decided to talk to me, last week or the week before last? I think the week before last. Anyway, she has also been through a spinal fusion, and she started talking to me about my pain and my weight, and recommended some products. She works for a company called Plexus, and Plexus basically sells supplements and vitamins that are they were designed to help diabetics, type 2 diabetics. They help by regulating your blood glucose levels. And I know for me, post-op, gastric bypass, post 2 kids, my blood glucose levels are whack. I have had times back when I was working that, I would be feeling fine, and I would be at work, and I would go to have breakfast, and my breakfast at work is always consistent. It's like a Greek yogurt and some fruit, and that's pretty much it. And I would come back out, and I would start to work, and then I would get this sweaty, clammy, gross, feel like I'm gonna pass out feeling, and I would take my sugar, and I've been as low as 46, and then I'd have to go and eat, cookie or whatever and get it back up, and that could happen to me several times a day, and so I have to be really like aware of what I'm doing and where I'm at. If I want to have like a sweet treat, I have to know that I'm going to have like some candy or something in my bag in case I drop. And it's really frustrating. So from that perspective alone, I was interested in the products. But then we started talking more, and they have products that help reduce the inflammation in your body. All this is natural supplements. So that reduces the inflammation in your body. We can't take anti-inflammatories. So a lot of the pain and everything I have would be really helped by getting a decrease of the inflammation going on in my body. So the inflammation will go down. And then the kind of the side effects of these products has been found to cause appetite suppression, decrease that your addiction to carbs, so to speak. It kind of makes you not crave carbs. It causes hormone regulation, can help with migraines, weight loss, appetite suppression. It goes on and on and on and on. So the products sound just fantastic. And I decided I'm getting on board with this. I'm willing to try anything, number one, that's going to help my pain. And if it can also help me get back control of my eating and get me back on track. And it's mostly vitamins. There's probiotics and all kinds of great supplements. So I decided it's really, for me, worth the money to try these, because I've spent a lot of money in vitamins anyway. So let's kind of swap things around, mix my vitamins up, get a better probiotic going, and see what happens. So I have become a part of the Plexus team. I would love to have some people join me. I need some accountability partners, and I need some people who are willing to talk about these products. That's all you have to do. You have to try them out, and you have to talk about how much you love them, because, that's essentially what's gonna propel all of us. And if it keeps all of us on track and keeps us taking the products every day, and it gets our gut health in check, it gets our blood sugars regulated, it reduces the inflammation in our body, helps us control our carb intake, helps us lose weight, why would we not be on board with that? So if you watch my videos, I would love to have you join my team. I would love to tell you more about all of the individual products and what's available. We have 15 products that are available. And I can tell you about the business side. This is also an opportunity for people to make money. It is a legitimate company making legitimate income, and all you have to do is talk about how much you love the products. Tell your friends, tell your colleagues, tell whoever you feel like telling, and by getting people on board and getting more and more and more accountability partners, all of us have the potential to make money off of this. So the products are about $100 a month, but if you get 3 people, in addition, so if you join my team and then you tell 3 people and they join, then not only do I make money, you make money too. So, and then they tell people and they make more money, and then they tell people and they make more money. So it's just like this constant network marketing, building up a team just from telling people how great the products are. So please, if you're really interested, I cannot say enough good things about these products. The vitamins, the supplements, they basically they do all the same stuff that the vitamins that we take for post-op bariatric life that we take then. And I know my bariatric vitamins are expensive. So, this is a way you potentially can actually make money or get them for free. All you have to do is get a few people on board with you. So, I'm building my network, and I'm trying to get some people that I know are serious about their health and serious about maintaining and losing weight, and who have struggled with the same problems that I've been struggling with. So please hit me up, send me a message. I will get you the info, and you can tell you more about it. We can talk on the phone and whatever. Just at least do me a favor and look at the stuff. Look at Plexus and look at the products, and I guarantee that you're going to be like me, and you're going to get hooked, and you're going to want to stay involved in it. So anyway, that's what's been going on with me. A lot of changes, a lot of good things, some bad things. And so I'm looking forward to the future here and getting my weight back in check and getting my back in check and getting back to my life. I'm really missing my life right now. I miss my friends. I miss my colleagues. I miss everything. So anyway, I hope you guys are all doing well, and I'll see you all soon. Mwah. Plexus, please.